I'm just reflecting on the trial yesterday in which Fani Willis took the stand, and there was a lot of gender politics yesterday during the testimony of both Fani Willis and Nathan Wade. Very heterosexual, very what academics like to call heteronormative relationships were on trial yesterday, because the issue is that the defense is trying to attack Fani Willis. When I say the defense, I mean the people who are defending Trump and his co-defendants for their attempt to steal the election, which they 100% did, and I don't understand why they're not in prison, but hopefully they will be soon, which is why we cannot let Fani Willis get disqualified today. But yesterday was day one. In a couple hours, day two starts. In day one, both Nathan Wade and Fani Willis talked a lot about their relationship because the defense is trying to claim that Fani Willis got financial kickbacks. And what came out is that Fani Willis described Nathan Wade as a Southern gentleman. Both of them declared that they had a lot of money issues in their relationship because she is certainly what we would call an independent woman. She does not want to be looked at as someone who can be relying on a man for anything. She said many times in many different ways, but she actually said the words, "a man is not a plan." So she was very clear on the fact that she pays for herself. She does not need this man to give her money. And they both said that was a source of tension in their relationship. He actually said at one point, and I'm looking at my notes here, that he didn't keep a ledger because as a man, he felt a bit insulted that she did not want to take money from him. And then she had replied to that to say that that she had been taught by her father that you should never rely on anybody, and that's why she kept so much cash available in her wallet when she'd go out with men, and also that she would pay him back in cash for what he paid for. I feel sorry for both of them, as I said yesterday, because they are very private people, and now their lives are being dragged through the media like this, to the media spotlight. But the second way that gender also really featured in the testimony, which I found a bit suspicious, to be honest, because they've always said kind of the same thing. At one point, when he was asked, Nathan Wade was asked, when did the relationship end? And he said, "I'm a man." The date thing, he doesn't really remember the dates, but he said it was sometime in the summer of 2023 that the relationship ended, but that as a man, he couldn't remember really what the date was. And then she also, when she was on the stand, Fani Willis, she said that she doesn't know when he would say the end of the relationship was because, again, it was very gendered. And she said this point more than once. She said for women, the relationship ends when you have that tough conversation or that difficult conversation, but not when physical contact ends. But she implied that the physical relationship ended between them in June or July of 2023, but they only had a conversation about the relationship ending in August 2023. And so that's when she believed that the relationship ended, although she said that as a man, he would think that. Now, I personally don't agree with that as kind of gendered. I just don't agree with that. I think that just plays into stereotypes about men having a higher sex drive than women. I do not believe that. I think that's just a stereotype. And so I found that very interesting. But I'm just saying that there were a lot of gender politics on display yesterday. And day two starts in a couple hours, so I'll see you back there later on. Bye-bye.